Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigval here, welcome back to another video. In this one, we're going to talk about the history of the Halloween sale. We're going to take a look at what happened in previous years in the Halloween sale, so you guys can form somewhat of an expectations as to what will happen this year. But if nothing happens this year, or if it's a bad event, please don't blame me, as all I am doing is recapping the events in the previous years for your entertainment. And I know it's a little bit of a late upload, but your boy downloaded a little bit of a problem, of a problem indeed, of a program from the Pirate Bay. The program was like, oh, in order to install this, you need to turn off your antivirus for a bit. And I'm like, I got you, bro. And then the program was like, no, I got you too. I just installed CryptoMiner. I was like, oh damn, I guess we have to reinstall the whole Windows and change my passwords to every single account again. What a wonderful thing. But yeah, it was basically my own stupidity. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. The Ingest2 mobile app just randomly crashed. Oh boy. So 2017, we had a 20% bonus for gem purchases, though it was not that great of an event in that regard for the pay-to-win players, because they would get so much more out of the gem purchases with other events, and buying gems from the store was not really the most optimal thing you can do with money. Also, we had a Halloween hero chest. At this point, it was kind of early in the game, and the hero chests were not really a thing that much. So the Halloween Primal Swamp Thing chest was kind of the first version of a hero premium chest. It was bad because it had Swamp Thing, and back then Swamp Thing was still bugged and couldn't even chain a combo. But still, it was a premium chest with increased chances for a gold character. I don't think we'll ever see this again, so no, don't worry. Red-Eyed Swamp Thing is not real and it can't hurt you anymore. In 2018, we got Sora Banshee introduced to the game with a challenge, and that's great because Sora Banshee, I wouldn't really call her my favorite character, but she definitely is one of the characters that I enjoy playing. So you got a challenge added, it was an easy to farm challenge, it was a cheap to refresh challenge, and it was an amazing character. So overall, a big win in that regard. We also got the Halloween grab bag, which had some random shards and some chance to get a screen arrow. I've seen some recordings of this chest being open, and it was really nothing good and nothing that we would really want to see back into the game. But nevertheless, this was 2018, and so this or Banshee addition to the game is a huge W, definitely. So in 2019, first of all, they were like, oh, you know, Enraged Bane, he's actually a zombie. The Halloween event will be that you're going to get 10 shards of Enraged Bane for free for like 7 days. And everybody was like, oh, this is amazing, I've always wanted some shards for Enraged Bane. Nah, bro, everybody was pissed off. Like, this would have been a terrible reward even if they straight up gave a 6-star Bane to everyone that was playing the game, except for the new players, because that would be an easy 6-star character. But yeah, that was a terrible idea. I don't know who came up with this. I don't know if they even paid money for the splash art for this event, but nevertheless, we get the Banshee challenge back. I mean, we had it a few times throughout the year as well, but they also put it up for Halloween, which was great, and I hoped they would do that every year, but they tend to skip that. And come on, it's easy. Just put the Banshee challenge in there. It doesn't cost you anything. They brought the Gear Booster Pack back. So the Gear Booster Pack was an amazing pack that was in the game for a long time since the release, until 2019. And with the Halloween, they brought it back one last time because they wanted to remove it from the game, because they wanted to transition towards making Gear Reforges a bit more premium and trying to incentivize players towards maybe spending real cash to get them. But that's no longer relevant because now Gear Reforges and materials are going to be plenty once you get to farming higher heroic soul rates. And this chest has actually been back a few times, and it's still a very great chest for new players. It's just the Reforges and Gear resources are not as valuable as they were at that point. And everybody was pissed off because they wanted this chest to straight up stay in the game. That's not like come back one more time. They were like, nah, bro, leave this in the game, would you? Next up, we had the Nemesis chest sale. This was terrible because you had increased chances for 2 bad characters. I mean, Lord Joker can be decent, but he's easy to get from Arena Seasons, so he's bad to spend gems on. And then we had the Assassin chest. It was not Assassin Trio yet. I'm not even sure the Batman Ninja was reworked at that point. but it had a chance for Batman, Jack Catwoman, and Robin, didn't yet include Grodd, and it was not Assassin Trio, it was simply Assassin Chest. I'm not even sure this is anymore in the game, but that was also on a 25% sale. So overall 2019, not amazing, but at least the Sarabanchi challenge was back. 2020. So first up, I'm not even gonna bother talking too much about the real money gamble bundle that you can see below. It's not important, and I never advise you get gamble bundles. They just don't. They shouldn't exist in the first place. Then we had a Halloween gear and material chest. Comparing this to other stuff that we have to get gear materials and reforges in the game is not really worth anymore, because yet again they are no longer valuable resources or that much valuable. But yeah, if it comes back to the store, I will try to compare it to the other options of getting gear materials, but you don't really need this anymore. Would be great if they bought the gear pack that they bought back the previous year, this year, because that's yet again still a decent chest for new players. But nah, bro, this is irrelevant at this point. And we had the legendary Halloween Platinum chest, which had a 1% chance for each of the featured character. Those being just like Superman, Arkham Knight Batman, Darkseid, Brainiac, and Batman Ninja Gorilla Grodd. And back then, like a 5% chance for a legendary character was not too bad considering the chests that you get there, but yet again, this chest is irrelevant nowadays because you're going to get an 8% chance to get Zatanna and Arkham Knight Batman, or Batman Who Laughs or Arkham Knight Batman, or Grodd and Collector from other chests. So stuff like this is no longer relevant and no longer good, even if they put it on a sale. But yeah, that was for 2020. And last but not least, in 2021, we had the Vixen chest on sale, and it was the good chest, which had an 8% chance for Vixen, as far as I remember at the very least. And it was okay, like Vixen got released relatively recently, and she was an okay character, and she's to this day an okay character. I was expecting her to be much better than she is. A lot of people were expecting it. And if you remember, they were like, oh, her passive gives damage. I was like, oh, it doesn't give damage. And NetherRealm Studio was like, oh, my bad. I'm gonna just write there that it gives base attack, not damage. Well, thank you very much. Could you make it give damage? No. But yeah, enough with the rant about Vixen. There was the Vixen Animal Spirit chest, which was decent if you wanted Vixen shards, still not a priority. And we had the 25% sale on the Joker League of Anarchy chest, which is the best, I mean, kind of the second best way to get League of Anarchy shards, because there's the shard chest, which has a very, very slightly better shard yield overall, but this is very, very close to it, and on a 25% sale, it's a steal and was amazing for anybody that was looking for League of Anarchy characters. And yeah, all that being said, thanks so much for watching. Like if you liked it, disliked if you disliked it. As for this year, I have no idea what they will bring up, but as soon as it drops in the store, I will make sure to keep you guys updated, so definitely subscribe for that if you want future updates. And yeah, thanks so much for watching again, and goodbye!